Hey everybody, welcome to KM Reviews. I am Niddle Man. Today I unfortunately have to bring you a spoiler-free review for Birth of the Dragon, which I'm going to give you my rating for right off the bat, and if you want to know what I liked about it and didn't like about it, go ahead and stick around and find out why. I'm going to go ahead and give Birth of the Dragon blue balls. This movie was a complete misfire. So most of you probably know about Enter the Dragon. It's one of the movies Bruce Lee is most well known for. Well, about 9 years before that movie was made, he had this kind of infamous fight that people all know about where he faced off against Wong Jack Man, another kung fu master. And this movie was inspired by this event. I say inspired very loosely, and I'll get to that in a minute. But the idea, the premise behind this movie, I really liked. The idea of having these conflicting ideologies of Bruce Lee teaching Westerners kung fu and this other guy who feels that it should stay within their culture and not be taught to us because Bruce Lee's kind of teaching them about how to kick ass, whereas the other guy views it more as a lifestyle and about life and stuff like that, and how these two butt heads and blah, 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 blah. Could have been a really interesting character-driven piece of biography that people don't know about, and could have been really Oscar-worthy if you had approached it in a really serious way. But what they do is, it's almost like they took Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon with a budget of $5 and shoved this bad acting white actor into it and give you a really good premise, but really make that this much of the focus of the movie. And really what they make the movie about is this white guy who wants to save this Asian chick from this mafia boss, and there's a bunch of other shit you just don't give a fuck about. Who gives a shit about this white guy and trying to save this girl that he kind of likes because she finds out she speaks English and all this stuff? Bruce Lee and this other guy who you really want to see and you want to see them fight and all that stuff, they're kind of on the back burner in this movie. Who gives a fuck about this white dude? Nothing against white people, I'm white, but that's not what I want to see when I go to Birth of the Dragon. I want to see Bruce Lee, I want to see his motivations, I want to see his struggle with these ideologies, and I want to see the other guy and all this stuff, and I want to see a cool fight. But even the fight sequences in this movie are so bad, honestly. I don't know if they're bad. There's so many other movies out there that do kung fu so much better and so much more intense. Like, go see The Raid. I don't know if that's necessarily kung fu, but the fight sequences in that are harsh and intense and crazy. This movie is like, you can practically see the wires on everyone as they fling around. I mean, I thought they were at least going to try to be serious about the fight sequences, but there's a certain scene where someone jumps off the super high ledge and just kind of like floats to the bottom and land like, and I was like, oh, so they're trying to be like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, but really not as good. And it was just... And to make it even worse, this white dude, it'd be one thing if he could fight in the movie. I mean, he's being trained by Bruce Lee, and at a certain point, he's getting trained by Wong Jack Man. He's getting trained by two of the best martial artists of the time, at least in terms of the movie, and this guy can't fight worth a shit. Even by the end of the movie, he's trying to fight people, and he's just fighting like some drunk white dude at a bar, just like, no, and getting his ass kicked, and it's just like... Get the hell out of this movie, man. Who cast this movie? Maybe the guy is a good actor, but the writing in this movie, the dialogue was kind of bad. They try to have like these twists and stuff, this whole mafia angle, everything about it was just written very poorly. Like, they even try to kind of have this little twist at the end of a certain character reveal that I won't spoil, but it's just like, it's like, oh, I'm this person, and oh, this thing, and it just kind of gets shoved away really quickly, and it's like, okay, that could have been a really interesting aspect, if that's even a true thing that happened. It's hard to talk about without giving stuff away, but whatever. This movie just really gave me blue balls, because I was going into it thinking, okay, the trailer looks so-so, but I haven't seen any reviews on it yet. Maybe it'll be really good. Maybe it'll really surprise me. And I went into it with pretty low expectations, and when my expectations are low and you hit rock bottom below that, the movie's just a disappointment. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to talk about this movie anymore. I really hope they remake this movie one day with some like amazing actors. Like put fucking Jet Li in. Well, I guess Jet Li's probably a little older now, but find like one of those guys from the Raid or something to play Bruce Lee, and get a really good choreographer and make this a really serious movie. And we'd probably have some Oscar winner potential. I can't even fucking talk. That's how dumb this movie made me. I can't even speak now. So I'm done with this review. What do you guys think about this movie? Did you like this movie? I mean, really, did you like it? Because I don't think that you did. I'll tell you what, I'll give it one positive. The guy who plays Bruce Lee, I actually liked him. I liked him as an actor. I thought it looked like he actually knew how to fight worth a damn. He was just put into a bad movie. Get this guy and put him into a good movie. Anyways, I've said my piece with it. I don't even know anymore. What do you guys have to say? Let me know whatever you want to know in the comments below. And you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Niddleman. And if you haven't checked out my interview with Robert Meyer Burnett, make sure you do that. And stay tuned for more movie reviews if you can handle it. Go.